Did you ever dream something and that dream came true without doing much efforts? Just like that, wish that comes true or that wish fulfills or something like that. And something happened like that in my life some days back. Actually, I have been following radio FMs because whenever you're driving, you normally tend to listen to that. So, the kind of energy, vibes those RJs carry is something like amazing it is. Especially every morning you're going to hear the same voice and same energy. Like, how is it possible? I always ask this question to myself basically. Because, in the mornings, I listen to a particular channel. I'll tell the name later. And in that channel, there's this morning RJ who's like so energetic. I can't tell it like how. I mean, like, okay, if it's one day I can understand today, okay, one day he's like that. But he's always like that, I feel like, and I always wonder, how is it possible? I am not like that because today I'm in a good mood, so everything is happy around me. Tomorrow I'm grumpy, then I'm like, the entire day goes grumpy. If I end up being in the sunlight, then my day again, it's like a very weird kind of thing. So I have got different reasons and different situations which are, everything works on a situational basis. If you all know me, I'm like on a mood basis person. Like, I work on my mood. Now what happened, I had made a wish like, I want to go to the City 1016 channel. So this is the radio channel I'm talking about. So I just randomly was wishing for it, like, I want to go and see how it is to work in the studio, what they do and how they work and all that. Okay, but then, it's a far off thing for me because it was just because I'm listening to them every day, and since these questions are there, it is like, okay, I want to do something like that. But I don't know how to do that, and how should I contact, or will I be able to go? Or is it like, even if you win something, I won recently 500 dirhams on their show, but even that 500 dirhams, they ended up delivering it to my house without doing anything. They just asked me for some details and they just delivered it to me. So that also is out of question, so that chance also went off. But anyways, I was not looking for that chance then, maybe. But then recently what happened, when I was in my office, I was just going out to buy something from the grocery shop, and suddenly I met this RJ whom I'm talking about in the morning. Oh my god, I was literally like super duper shocked. Like, I just went and I told him that I want to click a picture with you and I listened to your show and everything, like, So we had a beautiful chat for a few seconds, and yeah, it was nice, very nice. And I posted that on Instagram, on social media, that I met him, and I was really happy, like, because his energy is extremely vibrant, like. So at that time, another RJ from the same somehow liked that post, story basically, liked the story, and immediate answer to reply was from my side was that I have this wish to meet you, and one more name I mentioned because there's another RJ which I wanted to meet actually. And this happened some days back, and it's okay, the story is over because I had to forgot it, and I was very happy that they replied back and all. And after some days, like after some weeks, I get a message from the RJ whom I mentioned on that, saying that we have something that we would want you to come to the City 1016 office, and we can have a chit chat and we can celebrate something. I was like blown away, like, basically, like, I didn't even think of something happening like that, and they're calling me, like, okay, they chose me. That's a big thing. I mean, like, they have a lot of followers. They don't need to send a voice message. They send a voice message, by the way. They don't need to send a voice message to me. They could, anybody randomly, if they call also, like, even if they do one show and tell that, we want somebody to contact us back, I'm 100% that there are thousands of people who will do that, okay? So now they call me, they send me this message. I'm already, like, reading the message only, I was like very high with my energy, and I was like, okay, I'm ready for it, like. But then again, I have this two minds always, like, should I go, what will I do, how will I be, like, can I go, it's a weekday. So there are zillion excuses in me. But then I thought, okay, let me calm down myself, but let me prep for the day. If I'm going or not, that's secondary. But let me prep for the day if I have to go. It was basically to celebrate the RJ Lokesh birthday. So they wanted us to do something from his kitchen. If it's not a big thing to do, like very simple, easy peasy things or whatever, like whatever is convenient. And I was like okay for it because I had tried some of his recipes, so I was okay for it, like, you know. So I decided the menu, what I'm going to try. Not that menu, but 2 dishes I decided. I want to do 2 dishes for Loki. So I decided whether I'll go is again the question. So the Friday comes and I'm like, should I go or not? But then you know what, I decided, no, I should go for it. And I think this is something that I was looking for the longest time. So I think I should not miss it. So what I did, I planned my day. Friday morning I decided how I'm going to do the day. I cooked some things quickly, which were the easy peasy things I had to do. So I did that. Afternoon, and I set a timetable for myself, like, you know, this time I need to be ready, this time I need to go, this time I have to be at the City 1016 office. Before that, they made a WhatsApp group and few people were already invited other than me. So I decided, okay, I will not reply too much on the group because I don't know whether I'm going. But somehow I landed up there. I mean, like, I'm telling you, it was one of the best experience for me. I was so touched because, you know, when you listen to them on radio and seeing them live, there was no much difference in their voice. But as people, they were so sweet. I mean, like, I don't know. I was so happy actually, like, you know, to see them. I don't know if I would be so happy seeing a celebrity. For sure, I would be happy. But, you know, for me, they were not less than celebrities, like. And they treated so well, like, you know, they made us feel so comfortable, and it was very beautiful. I mean, like, for me, it was first of all a dream come true because I was wishing that I want to be there. I want to see how they work on the radio. They gave us a tour of the City 1016 studio, like how they talk, how they do the recording, and how they interact with people. It was like literally so beautiful for me. For me, basically, the motivation to continue my YouTube video is from them. On that day, I decided that I have to continue the YouTube thing which I have for YouTube, right? To make the videos and keep talking. I decided I'm going to do it because I just saw Mariam, basically, she's the RJ which I was talking about. She just went on air and she just spoke something like very candidly, but it was very cute because she did not do make any errors, nor she was conscious like how I am normally, and it was very beautiful. Overall, that experience is something that I wouldn't want to forget. And believe me, the most important thing, it was something candid kind of wish that I had, that I want to go to their showroom because their office, because I was very excited because every RJ is so super enthusiastic. They have such unique topics to talk about. They call the random people, or they reply to the random people, talk to them just candidly. I'm like, how they behave like that, how they are like that. So I wanted to experience this. After meeting them, I thought, you know, that's a different kind of profession, and I'm sure, like, they are into experience. They have that kind of experience. I'm sure year by year they have been learning themselves, upgrading themselves. Most important is they're very sweet and loving people. Like, overall, this entire concept of talking is so beautiful. I learn it from them. Like, you know, I learn it from them because so beautifully they speak. I don't know, they can just talk about any topic. I feel like, you know, anything. It could be any random topic, and yeah, it's so beautiful. So honestly, you know what, sometimes people say that dreams are not real or whatever. I feel it is real. It depends on, like, you know, how important it is for you. And sometimes if you make a wish with a full heart, I think universe supports you to fulfill it. Like, so dreams do come true. I'm a true example.